Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Paisano's Music and Rock Talk. Genevieve, ladies and gentlemen.
Why am I even here? Why did I come back?
That's a great question. It's worth asking, that's for sure. The channel is kind of in transition. We're kind of redoing the dungeon. We're kind of thinking about different formats other than vinyl for now. I will get back to the vinyl, but I got some cleaning up to do around here. Got some cleaning of records to do before we get back into it. So we're just going to be drawing random things here and there. And one of the things that we thought about was this one. The very first Black Sabbath album that was released in February 1970. They were about a year behind Led Zeppelin as far as their first albums and their first recording sessions. They recorded this in 12 hours. Basically their live set. They just put it out. One day recording, one day mixing, and then they had their masters and they were on their way. This album sold pretty well. It got to number 23 on the Billboard 200 in the United States, and I believe it got to number 8 in the UK. So, yeah, this is considered, in retrospect, this is considered quite possibly the very first heavy metal album. No doubt. No doubt. He got, Ozzy's first time on record, I believe. I don't think anything else was ever issued with him on it before this. Ozzy Osbourne, Geezer Butler, Bill Ward, and Tony Iommi. That's Black Sabbath right there, folks. And that's the cover. She is now, she may have died recently. The girl that's in that picture.
How is that even a real person? She looks
was.
like she's like one of those like paranormal.
Is that one of the creepiest things you've ever seen?
How is that a real person? That has to be
It
like
is.
the early days of AI.
Yeah, she was a British model, if I remember right. Yeah, I believe she died recently. I may be wrong. But, yeah, I mean, this is where it all started, people. I'm going to tell you, it played very well. It's not like a record that it gets a slightest scratch and it doesn't play very well. CDs are a little more resilient. And look at that. That's a fine-looking CD.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, Paisano respects the music. If I see a CD or a cassette or a record out of its sleeve, I freak out. Goes way back to when me and my friends started driving. I would get in their cars and I would see cassettes on the floor, like gather in the winter, like getting snow in them and sand. That's a disgrace. It's like, what are you doing? Should be in its proper case. Don't you care about it? I was always a little weird with music, but who wouldn't get excited about this? Come on.
Deformed.
What an album. What a band. Let's go over the track listing. Starts off with Black Sabbath. That's the name of the song. The Wizard. Wasp. Behind the Wall of Sleep. Basically an NIB. Some of those are instrumental tracks, all part of the third track on the CD. That's followed by Wicked World. And then you got A Bit of Finger, Sleeping Village, which I believe is instrumental. And then you got Warning, which is a very doom and gloom Black Sabbath song, that's for sure. That's pretty woeful. Woeful. Heavy hard rock. That's what this was. Produced by Roger Bain. He was a famous British producer. Can't think. He probably did some work with Rainbow. He sounds like someone that would do work with like Rainbow and Deep Purple. I think he may have produced or mixed one of their albums. He was around a bit then. All right. And once this came out, Paranoid came out like less than a year later, and these guys were on their way. They were on their way to heavy metal superstardom. How does that sound? All right. So, I don't know if we're going to do an album draw. We're just going to surprise you on Sunday nights with a cassette, with the CD, with the vinyl. Why don't we just keep it like that for now while we're in transition? Stop being a chud.
This one's the chud. And tomorrow, Verizon's gonna be the chud.
Yeah. Verizon's
I
in big
hate
trouble. They have
Verizon.
no idea what's coming.
Yeah, they
tomorrow.
have no clue.
No idea.
They're dead.
They're home. They're sleeping. They don't think there's going to be any trouble tomorrow. Man, they are wrong. They are wrong.
I mean, just you're hearing it from them.
Yeah. Tough cookie here. You don't want to get in her way.
I'm overtaking their company. I'm done.
You heard it here?
I'm through with them.
You heard it here?
I'm done.
Very chud-like
I
behavior.
need to be the lead manager there.
All right. Get
I
yourself
will
a
be
job.
running
Forget
that
about school. Yeah.
I will be leading that place if there's no tomorrow, because if they're not doing what I'm telling them to do, they're gonna be publicly executed, and I'll be the one to do it.
Oh wow. Sheesh.
I go as far as that, people.
There's some tough talk here.
Yeah.
Tough talk.
Chuds.
All right. So, we'll see you guys at some point. All right. But maybe we'll do an episode from jail.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
After
be
we
cool?
overtake.
Yeah. After we get arrested for kidnapping and, I don't know, holding people hostage.
Yeah.
Those are federal crimes, my dear. Until sometime. Thank you and good night, you too.
Bye.